First thing I want to take a look at is a short presentation that Bandai gave last week. Yeah, last Thursday, I think it was. So they gave a really short presentation about like their next couple months plans. Do you guys remember at the beginning of this year, I think it was, when they announced that they were going to have unification by next year? I think that, and they gave us a bunch of news around that. That's kind of what this presentation was, but it's like the next couple of months. I don't think it was too much that they went over, so I think it's a really quick presentation we can just kind of take a look at. There's some like interesting tidbits there, I think. So that it is in Japanese, so I'll do a little bit of translating, and then we'll... So for folks who don't know, I guess I'll give a bit of backstory. They gave the like strategy presentation or the plan for the next couple months for all of Bandai's card games, in addition to the announcement for the new Gundam card game. And I think a couple of the EN creators are getting like, they're going out to the Kennedy Space Station, I think it is. Isn't that in Florida where that hurricane's gonna be? That seems terrifying. I hope it's not like around that time, but yeah, I saw that a couple of the English like Bandai card game content creators were going out there. I just pray to God that's not in Florida, because good Lord, Florida's about to get murderlated. So yeah, this is like this was just the Digimon segment. There were ones for Union Arena, One Piece, and the other games that they have. They have the producer come in, Murata-san, and I swear to God, I think that this is a toupee or a wig, but I know it's not. I've seen him in real life, and I know it's his actual hair, but it just looks too crazy not to be real, you know? So he's talking a little bit about some of like the things they're going to cover today. The first one's going to be Liberator, which I think that folks who've been following the comic, we just got the sixth chapter, a set of chapters out. So he talks a little bit about that. So yeah, he's not going over a bunch of new info here. He's just like, hey, in like the most recent chapters, we've added a new character, Yao Lan, I think that's her name is. I keep forgetting it, but she and her new Digimon partner and the Digimon she showed off, Marine Bullmon. I still don't know why does he have a thermostat on his like sewn to his chest? I still don't understand this bit right here. Also, if you haven't watched or like read these are actually pretty good chapters. I've been following along Liberator week by each chapter. I've been kind of like letting a couple come out and then going through it. This is apparently a new character called Clothes, which just seems weird. That's like if you named one of your characters or protagonists as Lamp. So yeah, her name is Clothes in Japanese. I don't know what it'll be in English. Maybe it'll be the same thing. I hope they change it though. And then her partner is Sunrizamon, or Sun. What is it in English? Sunrizamon? Wait, did she have shoes on? Oh, she didn't. Oh no, she got them long toes though. She got them long. She like me. She got them. Wait, is that 5? Yeah, she's got 5 toes. Yeah. Who is in this Sunrizamon line? I think it was like that black like rock Digimon. Am I making that up? I think we got like one iteration of him before. He was like a super rare. He looked super cool, and then they never printed another copy of him ever. And then additionally, they gave some info on when you can expect the episode 7s. It's weird that they call them episodes when it's just chapters. But anyway, so episode 7, the first chapter, is actually going to be out tomorrow, Japan time. So within the next, I don't know, 12 hours or so, you can expect, or maybe 14 hours or so, you can expect to see that. And then the follow-up to that will be at the end of the month. I'm interested to see like how these backgrounds tie in, because it feels like right now Shoto is like mid-battle, whereas I don't know if this has anything to do with the battle they're currently in. And then Owen Dreadnought as well. He's, I guess, there, but not really doing much. They also, for the folks who are keeping up with the web novel, like the novels, the short novel sections, I'm not. They're apparently putting out a couple more as well in November, so look forward to that after the next 2 chapters. The cool thing about these is that whenever they release like some novels, sometimes they put in new cards that just haven't been released at all. It doesn't matter if the cards are in the next set or not. I think that they showed off EX8 cards before they even showed off some of the BT19 cards. Spoiler warning, yeah, a little bit. It's happening. That's about as much of a spoiler you get, I suppose. What was it, my boy Wiener in the back? Let's go. Don-ass character. So the next section here is mostly about like new products that are coming out. And he basically is like introducing BT19, which had dropped the week before, like the Friday before this presentation. So we'll take a look here. Also, it's kind of strange how crazily well edited these are for just like this little presentation. I'm kind of surprised that they put this much effort into like a presentation that is mostly for stuff that's kind of come out already. So Tamers and Generals. Oh, let's go, Galamon. That's my goat. That's my goat. That's my goat right there. Growlmon. You guys see this card right here? You see these two cards right here? You're not gonna like these cards. You guys are gonna have a bad time when you get hit by Talmon in BT19. I'm gonna tell you right now. Beelzemon. Don't let him come back ever. Trinity Burst, my goat. Ooh, go back. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Like, see how well edited this is? The chase. So like these are like the alt arts. The alt art for Megalo Growlmon or War Growlmon is insane. And then the chases. I don't really care for the chases this time. I think the Rapidmon one is kind of cool, but I don't know. I think these ones are a little miss. I think they're original Kenji Watanabe arts, but I don't know. I kind of like the regular alt arts better. What do you guys think? I'll give you this. I hate Beelzemon as a deck, but I love the art here. This is insane. The War Grandmon goes crazy. Exactly. Talk to him, Smoky Bones. Got the Generals. My goat right there, Taiki. But yeah, we don't use him though. Or him. We don't use him though. We use the big boy. Blue Flare. Don't play this if you play against me. I pulled this one and I thought about selling it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I've become a waifu hunter. Yeah, this is what we do. Evolve these bad boys, especially that Raptor Sparrowmon, and then we pull Homie out. Unless they have a Psychemon, and then we cry. We don't talk about this card. Is that my boy Wiener? Let's go, Wiener! Yeah, I pulled the alt art for the Queen Beemon too. Definitely held on to that. My pulls are actually pretty good. This set, all things considered, I got pretty lucky, I think. Boo! Boo! Lower Naimon, boo! Wait till you see this week's meta report. Dang, hold on. This, though... I'm so jealous I didn't pull the Lord Naimon X, though. This art is insanely cracked. The Lucemon is okay. I actually like the regular Lucemon X art better. But, dang, that Lord Knight X is insane. God. Also, Dynasmon is there as well. So yeah, the new I think that you folks are getting the Millenniumon stuff in BT18 in like the first half. I think you folks actually might get this. That's gonna be crazy. People were really down on this deck, but I don't think it's bad. Maybe I'm missing something. It is a little slow, but you have like the longer the game goes on, the more inevitable your Millenniumon becomes. Because you have like 1,000 different lines, and every time one line gets destroyed, it leaves something behind, I feel like. Unless they get bounced in, rip in peace. But yeah, this was already announced, so it was kind of weird that they were showing this during the presentation, because it's already out. Yeah, he's just saying that the cards from the manga, from Digimon Cross Wars, are featured in this set. Also, he talks about the anime Tamers like Galamon, Sakiyamon, and the Terriermon's level 6 that nobody likes, apparently. At least Bandai doesn't like him, because Rapidmon gets all the glow, and Gargamon, yeah, Mega Gargamon gets none of it. Yeah, he's talking a little bit about if you buy boxes, there are codes, and you can put in the codes on, I think, Premium Bandai or the TCG app. I forget which one it was. And you can enter for a chance to win a raffle for serial number War Greymons. And this is the secret rare from Blast Ace, and damn, that looks clean. This art is so good looking. He's like kind of beat up a little bit. He's missing the claw over here. He's got the like chest piece missing on the top left there. Like some of the armor's like really chipped, and then you've got like in white, you've got the line behind him. That's so clean. So this one you'll notice that it has this little hexagon here. Yeah. Not a perfect hexagon, but a hexagon nonetheless. This is where the serial number will go. And so there's only 150 of them made, and the only way to get them is through the lottery, to my knowledge. So this one doesn't have a serial number, and I guess it's just for show. I always wonder if they have like a 000 number, and they just give it to like somebody like Kenji Watanabe. It's like you're the maker. Okay, so talking about EX8. So this is the next set coming out in Japan. I think it comes out in November. And yeah, they gave us some. They didn't give us much actually. So most of the stuff that we saw here, we already knew about. So the Skatymon, the new characters. This is the evolution for Piedmon. I never knew that Piedmon's evolution line just makes him into a pirate. It's so weird, like how he just like has the Buggy the Clown line, and like this is his next stage. I really liked Piedmon as a character as a kid, so to see him kind of go out like this, I'm kind of sad. Let's see if I can freeze frame it at just the right moment. Sorry. Yeah, these are the new arts that we got though. So I'm assuming this is Sakyamon X Antibody, just because X antibodies are usually more edgy, and my basis here is the triangles for the yin yang sign. So if you like Sakyamon now, and she's already a pretty good deck, then yeah, look forward to EX8 because they're only getting more support. This is like 4 sets in a row at this point that she's gotten support, right? Ah, shit. And then we also get, I think, whatever Justymon this is. I don't know if it's the next antibody. I don't know if it's one of his different forms, but this looks sick. Like, this looks absolutely sick. Almost like Super Sentai vibes, you know what I mean? Wait, Piedmon and Myotismon DNA into that pirate? Oh, okay, I don't feel so bad then. But yeah, the Justymon here looks insane. This looks incredible. Just make him useful. And unfortunately, yeah, that's all they give you. Like that, they basically gave you like 2 new screens and that's it. So they do give us the release date, but we already knew this. So end of November. And yeah, price hasn't changed. 1 pack has 6 cards, 78 cards. It's pretty standard for one of the booster packs. These are some of the cards that we've seen before. I think that we've seen these through the Liberator comic. And yeah, it's not really a lot of new information here. The Tyrannomon, the Dinomon, the Skatymon, and then the Polar Bearmon. Oh, saying there's more nature spirit stuff. Oh yeah, the Nightmare Soldiers too, I think, are getting introduced as well. Damn, I love Piedmon. What a sick art. Is he considered a puppet type? I don't actually know what his trait is. Also, Metal Seedramon is cool considering we have the new Liberator stuff for sea animals and aquatic Digimon. And yeah, this is the new medieval Gallimon who kind of goes crazy. Italian Gallantmon, by the way. Yeah, like cost reduction, bounces, or rests. He's got Vortex. That's insane. And so this is some new information that we hadn't known before, and that is they told us before that BT20 was coming out near the end of January. However, they didn't give us the name, and so we didn't really know what it was themed off of. And apparently it looks like, based off the name and the background here, it's going to be based off of X Antibody over the X BT20. And correct me if I'm wrong, this is when we hit unification, right? So does that mean that the entire game is going to be unified at the end of January rather than spring like they initially said? Or is it after that? I wonder. He's back. Alphamon is back. Or you can mode, baby. I'm trying to get OTK'd in a brand new way. Yeah, so they did this for the most recent couple of booster sets, but they're doing a release weekend tournament, and that release weekend tournament, the buy-in to the tournament is you have to purchase 1 box, and after that, for participating, you get an alt art of a card that's already existing in the game. So, for example, in the past, they gave out an alt art Alphamon, which looks it's like a brand new art that you've never seen before, and it looks really clean. And the participants all get a regular version of the card, and the winner of the event of that tournament gets a foil version of the card. And so I don't know what this one's going to be, but it seems like it might be Yuki or Impmon. The most recent one was of the EX1 Secret Rare Machine Dramon, and the new alt art looks crazily good. It's weird that they only did it 1 time. I was hoping they'd do a couple more. I think they did the Alphamon one twice, but I think they only did the Machine Dramon one once. These are also really fun because it's just like day 1, day 2, you just kind of like open up a couple boxes at home and then put them together and just go and play around and just like meet new people. It's really fun. Like I met when I played, I met a girl who just got into the game and she built what was it, Ragnalord. She had a lot of fun with that. And I kind of like after the game, like I taught her like how to play the deck. Additionally, they're giving in the BT20 set, they're going to have another serial code lottery where in the boxes for BT20 you'll be able to get cards with the serial code so that you can enter a lottery for a serial number Metal Greymon. Really, not Metal Greymon, Metal Garurumon, sorry. Similar to the War Greymon, this one, like, it's got like they're showing off the art now, but like the messed up armor, so it's like kind of broken here. The wings like completely gone. You can see like chipped off up there. So that'll be happening for BT20, and they're only going to print 150 of them. It feels like that they're trying to make the game's cards more valuable by introducing like these serial number cards. I think this is like a recent revelation they've had. I feel like that they believe that since One Piece cards can be so popular, Digimon can do the same thing or something similar. Again, yeah, it's only like one lottery code per box, so yeah, I don't know if it's a Kenji art. I don't think this is Kenji. This doesn't seem like his style. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm just kind of going off vibes here. But yeah, Homeless Melga. Kenji's art style is a bit more like ink heavy, where like the outlines are much less refined and a little bit thicker. Where this one seems like really like the Garurumon himself is beat the hell up, but like the art itself is very clean. The lighting seems almost Sasai-esque, where it's almost like a Marvel comic where he's got these really dark shades or dark shadows. Make a Digimon museum. I'll be the guy working in there. I know the art so well at this point. This is clearly a Koki, one of his best works, the Hydrassi, if you will. Alongside all this stuff, they're also releasing some new sleeves. So these ones are, I'm not a super big fan of these. It feels like they're mostly yellow or purple themed, where you've got the Arisa and I forget her name. Oh, damn. But the two Liberator ladies as like a yellow-purple vibe. You've got the X-Antibody Gold. I think they released the X-Antibody Black before, so the golds are a nice little touch. They've also got the Lucamon. Lucamon X just dropped. And this is really cool. Like, this is some pretty nice art for a sleeve. I wish they would give this treatment to more cards. And then also just the Yuki and Impmon sleeves here. This one's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. Not an Impmon fan, but pretty good. And each of these will be 880 yen, which is like $5 USD. Violet and Boots, that's it, yeah. Yeah, some of the names in Liberator are crazy. Clothes, by the way. Just clothes. Doesn't wear socks, by the way. And also in March, they're planning to take orders. I think this is right. Hold on. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, sorry. From the middle of October to the middle of November, they're going to be taking orders that'll release in March for a Digimon Animation like 25th anniversary set. So you'll get like a playmat. You'll get like 20 cards, which I'm assuming will be the cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's 10 cards, but it'll be 2 of each card. And we have, I don't know if this is an Appmon character, but we've got Appmon in the mix. A lot of folks have been asking for that fella. And I'm assuming that by the time this comes out in March, this will be a card. So, I mean, that's maybe some confirmation there that Appmon might be coming to the game. I mean, we might get it as early as, tomorrow, based on that Liberator comic background that they showed before. But in addition to that, the playmat, special playmat, 20 cards, 50 sleeves, 50 special sleeves, and then 1 storage box. So I don't know if that's going to be like a box to hold everything or something like just for a deck. So next up, they're talking about some of the events that are happening. So the first one is the Digimon Championship 2024 Cycle 2. I don't know how this works in the West, but in Asia, there are 2 cycles that the championships run on, and they just want to say that for one of the Super Tamer battles, like the regular weekly events or locals is like called Tamer battles, but there's like a special version of that they do in like a really big area. Like this, like looks like this time it's going to be in Bandai's home office, which is like down the street from my place. So in January they're going to have a Super Tamer battle, which I think will have a tournament for 1-on-1 on Saturday and then a 3-on-3 on Sunday. That'll be cool. And you can, I think, sign up for that starting from November. I don't know how this will tie into the championship. Maybe the winners will all get invites to the finals for Japan, but we'll see. Regionals and Ultimate Cups? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know about the regionals, but I don't know how they like factor in like what the schedule is. So for the 2 Tamer battles, they've been going with these artworks for most of the recent stuff for like official events or bigger official events where it's just 3 Musketeers. So top 16 get 1 a Gundramon. Top 8 gets 2 Gundramon. Top 4 gets 2 Gundramon and a Magnakidmon. And then the winner will get... the top 2 will get 2 Gundramons and 2 Magnakidmons. And then the winner will get 2 of each and the Billstarmon Ace. Jesus, I wonder if you get the prizes of the ones below you as well. Maybe not, considering then the winner would just have so many Gundramons. So yeah, this is actually what the schedule looks like in in Asia. So cycle 1, we had the Grand Asia Opens, and then all of those get qualified for a finals tournament. All the winners of the Grand Asia Opens and all the regionals around Asia, the winners of those go to a finals tournament in Japan, and then the top 4 of that go directly to Worlds. So that wrapped up at the end of August, and what we're in right now are the first stage, local shop qualifiers, and we're also doing the DC1 Grand Prix at the same time. So these winners will go to, for the local qualifiers, will go to like area qualifiers, and then they'll go to the Japan finals. DC1 winners will also get the invite directly to grand finals. The Super Tamer battle will also get an invite to the grand finals. That's how this ties in. Okay. And then the grand finals, the winners from this, like the top X from this, will go to the World Championship, alongside some winners from the Bandai Card Games Asia representatives. So I guess across other countries in Asia, they'll all automatically get invites to this as well, it seems. And that'll be in March. So March is where our World Finals will be this year. It would be great if winning gave you 6 Gundramon. Hell yeah. I think Gundramon is the best design out of all 3 of them, to be honest. I don't know about y'all. For the local events, these are the new Tamer packs that you can get. So right now it's stuff like Monimon. There's like the Pawn device, I think, and a couple of other things like endless possibilities, like Future Potential or something like that. And so but that'll change in November, where they have a new pack here. So it's got the Tyrannomon X antibody. Whoa! It's got the Bishop device that we haven't seen for Justimon. It's also got Shiramon, who we haven't seen in a long time. I feel like I haven't seen this guy since like the starter deck for Blue. You remember that? 1 cost evolve blocker, by the way. And then we got the one, I don't know what this guy is in English, but the Dokugumon, who lets you basically rest something. I think he's a Nightmare Soldier. Oh, they're doing one of these again? So they have like the regulation battles. I think last time we had the Pauper format, but it seems like they're going to be doing a new one. So people just joining will get the Gate of 7 Deadly Sins, and then the winners, and then one random person will get a Holy Angemon alt art. I think you guys already have these in the West. I think, yeah, you guys already have these arts in the West. So these are kind of like, they're trying to find a way to release them in Asia as well. It's single color format. Okay, so you have to use a deck that has 1 color in it. So the one on the left here of the Shushumon is a great example because all the cards are yellow. And the Omnimon deck here is not a great example because it has multiple colors like red, blue, black, white. Also, by the way, great deck list if anybody's looking to build either of these. Just offhand, if you're an Omnimon fan or a Sandrymon fan, I mean, not a bad list, it seems like. We take those, Bandai. Dang, hold on. 4 and 4? I take it back. I take it all back. Yeah, I don't know if dual color can be used, but I assume not? Maybe. All the cards have to be 1 color. Also, they're doing online lobbies, like they've always been doing. I don't know if they have this. Do they have this in the West? They have like the Metaverse lobby where you like get an avatar and you can like go online and like have webcam battles. Is that a thing? Or do you guys just use Discord? It's pain. Say no more. Yeah, I tried it one time. Not my cup of tea. I'd rather just like go to locals, to be honest. I'm kind of sad though, because what they do online are like there's nothing really on the line. You just kind of like join and play. I kind of miss that for locals. They had like we called them koryukais, where you just kind of get together and play, and there's no like prize or anything. You just kind of like play with whatever you like. Yeah, they stopped doing that in person for some reason. I wish they would bring those back. It's all like competitive events now that are in person. I swear to God, it's a wig, but I know it's not. It looks like a wig. So he's just kind of recapping all the information they gave away. Oh, yeah, there's this. So everything before this has been Digimon focused, but I think this is a wider Bandai card game change that's coming, and it has to do with TCG Plus. A collective groan goes over the crowd. So yeah, right now they are worried, and this is, I think, mostly a One Piece problem, and that is because the price of One Piece winning cards are so valuable that people are resorting to cheating in order to like get into events. Because trying to register for One Piece events, at least in Japan right now, is a pain in the ass. There's so many people trying to register that it's like almost a lottery to get into any event. What people have been doing as a result is making multiple accounts, make multiple entries to get into events near them. You're not supposed to do that. You're only supposed to have 1 account per person. And so they're trying to crack down on that and stop that. And I don't know if I like this answer, to be honest. Yeah, and the answer here is right here, and it's facial recognition. Yeah, so I don't know how this is going to work in other countries. I don't even know if it's going to work in other countries. Also, I don't even know how it's going to work in Japan. Japan is a super big privacy-oriented area where, like, even in public, you have some amount of like privacy that you're allowed to, like that's so no one takes pictures of other people in public and stuff like that. And that's why you can't take pictures in like shops and like arcades and card game shops, stuff like that. There's like a huge taboo around that. And some places just straight out forbid it, like there's signage up and everything letting you know. But now, whenever for larger events, it seems like they're requiring you to do like a facial recognition to like check in or register for the event. This way, if you try to have multiple accounts, if you don't got the fake mustache, then you're cooked. Like if you don't got the disguise, the clever disguise with the glasses and the mustache, you're donezo. So this way you can't register as a different person, or you can't make multiple accounts because they all have the same face. People will just AI generate faces for the login. I think you might have to register, or that like the people at the card shop will actually have the registration information, and if you don't look the same, then you're cooked, bro. Yeah, so it's not for all events. It'll just be for larger events, it seems. But like there will be some events that you don't have to do it. But I think for the larger ones that matter for like qualifying for the World Championships and stuff like that, yeah, it will require this. I don't know how much folks are gonna enjoy that. I haven't really seen many folks talking about this yet, and it's supposed to happen quite soon. I'm kind of surprised, TBH. Yeah, they're basically saying like if your face doesn't match, then like, you know, you're cooked. Urine samples, let's go. Winners don't do drugs. So yeah, they said that they're trying to start this up by October. So any day now, it seems. I can't imagine. It's crazy that this is what it came to. Does Pokemon do? Does any other game do this? The facial recognition stuff? And again, this is not a Digimon themed thing. This is like all Bandai games. So One Piece, Gundam, Union Arena, whatever else is out there that they run. But yeah, that includes Digimon, so I'm gonna make some nasty faces. So info about the World Finals happening next year, I think. So the World Finals next year will have Union Arena, Bit Digimon, One Piece, Dragon Ball's one I always forget, and Battle Spirits, and the Gundam card game. Okay, so March 15th and March 16th is going to be Worlds for the Bandai Card Game Fest, and it'll be in Makuhari Messe, basically the same place where it was last year, or this year, I suppose. So we'll be back there. Kind of sucks to get out there, but it's a good venue. It was a really good venue last year. It was super huge. You didn't really feel like claustrophobic or like tight or anywhere, so that's good to see. It'll be a 2-day event, by the way. Lots of side events and some other stuff to do as well. So if you like aren't actually in the tournament, it's actually still worth it to go. I think it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, so last year they gave away, and for all the visitors, they gave away a bag, like a goodies bag, and it has a couple of cards from all their games in it. Looks like they're doing the same thing here. Sell. Ooh, we keep that one. Sell. Ooh, that's me. My brother, what up? We're keeping the action points. Hyper Gundam. There's some gun like G Gundam. I'm really excited about. Iron Blooded Orphans. I'm super excited about. Wing Gundam. I guess could be cool as well. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of like it being the polymerization of all of Bandai's card games, but I don't know. It seems like the mechanics are cool enough. It might carry. So at the World Tour Finals, weekend of the 15th and 16th, they're also going to be having the Metaverse lobby. So if you can't go there in person, you can play online. Or maybe there'll be a place to actually just watch as well. I think they had something like that in the past. So that's basically it. So yeah, not a ton of new information. We got a little bit of info about the World Finals. We got some info about Digimon Liberator. We got some upcoming info about some of the new cards like the Justimon and Sakyamon, but not a huge amount of info. I don't know. How are you folks feeling out there in YouTube land? How are we feeling about the info? Just here to chill instead of reading. Let's go, card game players, to his core. Is Worlds EX8? Would it not be BT20? If Worlds is in March and we'll be in parity, assuming here, by end of January, couldn't we just do BT20? That'd be cool. Oh yeah, regarding the Gundam bit, yeah, the thing that I'm most excited about is the 2v2 and the like the team aspect. It's really interesting that they announced that off rip, considering the game has to be balanced around that as well. I want to know how they're gonna do that. I thought Worlds was the end of February. This year it will not be. It will be mid-March. Nope, I don't think it did. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually 100% sure that it said. Oh no, that's just the year, bro. That's Fest, so Bandai Card Games Fest 24-25. The year is 24-25. Yeah, so right down here at the bottom. Oh, sorry. Right down here at the bottom, it is March 15th, Saturday, 16th, Sunday, 2-day event, 2025. So yeah, Bandai Card Games Fest 2024-2025. Yeah. Not a lot of new information, but got a little bit out there anyway. I'm really excited for EX8. That'll be a really cool set. I'm super excited to see them build up the current like stock of Liberator stuff into something more cohesive and a little bit scarier. Because right now, it's great for people just getting into the game. I think the effects are simple enough and the cards are cool enough to where you can attract new players. But I think they might get a little bit demotivated after running into something like Lord Nightmon or some of the newer like Ancient Garurumon. Although that's not as bad right now, but Purple Hybrid as well. We'll see.